few jobs, she tells you. But the jobs, like eroding pieces of the hill, are gone now. Still, the money allows them to keep the land, that's what they say. The land that is slowly falling into the sea. Easy for you, you have good-paying jobs, they say. And there is no easy response. So the hill is sacrificed bit by bit, for now in the hopes the people will have a future. Easy for the lumber mill, difficult for everyone else. You rise together and walk. The shore, as far as you can see, is covered in stones. You imagine each one is a story she has told to other listeners on other bike rides, other walks. Then stopping, stooping, you scoop up a handful of stones, pebbles, shells. As you let them sift through your fingers, you notice one, a little different from the rest. You notice its texture, imagining the layers of silt that have combined with incredible forces of energy to form this solid piece of earth. You notice how the movement of the waves has worn the rough edges smooth, how the stone is solid in your hand and soft against your skin. Clutching it in your palm, you feel its energy pulsing into your flesh, and it becomes part of your memory, your mind memory, skin memory, muscle memory. You skip along the stones, knowing without looking that she is just ahead of you and to the left, waiting. She jumps onto a rock to scan below the surface while you catch up. Just as you reach her, you stop and dip your hand into a little pool along the shore. Is it cold? You wiggle your fingers, then look up. Yeah, but not enough to make your bones ache. You add that last bit with just a hint of bravado. Wouldn't want to go for a swim, though. You both smile. You jump up on the rock, and the two of you stand together. The sea isn't yielding what she wanted to show, so she continues walking, and you follow. She picks up a plastic shampoo container washed up on the rocks. Japanese, she says. Those boats are supposed to stay 200 kilometers offshore. You glance at the container, noticing the foreign script. Later, you come across a rusting oil drum. You both stop and look at it, saying little. She sets the shampoo container down eventually as you walk. At a small pile of oval whitish rocks, you stop. You pick one up. It's lighter than expected. She turns and watches. Pumice. You nod, rubbing your finger against it. You can use it to rub away dried skin. Calluses. Again you nod. Do you have it where you're from? She asks. Nah, we have to buy it. It's lava rock. Take some, she says simply. Okay, you agree, bending over and selecting a smaller size stone that you stuff into a pocket with the other stones you have collected. And so you walk along, talking, stopping to look at stones, birds, a beached boy, shells. You walk along, chatting easily, sometimes saying nothing, and the silence is light and easy between you. It's not so much. It's not so much being dead, he minds. It's the way it happened, he likes to tell the other invisibles. What freaking difference does that make? Tony would always ask. You're dead. He's always a real smart-ass like that. Then Ko-Fi or one of the others would tell Tony to shut up, and a big argument would break out. Good thing invisibles are also unhearables, I tell them, what with all that racket going on all the time. Sometimes, though, I wish some of my friends could hear them too. Some of it's pretty funny. Some of it makes those little hairs on the back of my neck rise like little ghosts. Those invisibles have seen some crazy stuff, and they just love to talk about it. Like, take Jervis, always on about the way he died, made my skin crawl the first few times I heard it. The first time I heard him, I went to talk to my Mishomis. He was sitting on a tree stump outside the old place. Ani, I say to him. Ani, he says back. Then he points his lip at the blue and white nylon lawn chair beside him. So I sit down. It was one of those gray November days. The ones where it snows and it seems like the whole world is melting, just like the snow is melting. And everything is damp and cold. Together we watch the snow turn to small grains of ice falling from the sky. I say to him. You know, he says, it's not so much the cold, it's the dampness. Yeah. I wrap my arms around myself. Wasn't so damp last night, I say.